What if? It's one of those questions that always seems to lead to an argument or debate about who's better than who, and my era was better than your era, and yet we always seem as fans to ask ourselves, what if? What if Chris Paul had been traded to Los Angeles to team up with Kobe Bryant? Would he have won a ring a lot sooner? What if Ben Simmons actually had a jump shot? What if insert player here who played in this era was transported to another era, or vice versa? Today we ask ourselves, well, what if Bill Russell, the man that was responsible for blocks being tracked as an actual NBA statistic, played in today's positionless era? Bill Russell, a man held in high regard by players, fans, and legends alike, was a 5-time NBA MVP, 12-time All-Star, and his second all-time in rebounding, finishing his career with 21,620 rebounds. He entered the league averaging 19 rebounds per game, and most importantly, he is an 11-time NBA champion and made the finals 13 times, only losing those 2 times because he was injured and wasn't able to play. In an era of spacing and pacing the floor, and the three-point shot, how would the great Bill Russell fare in today's NBA? Well, enough waiting. Let's get to the video and find out. What's up, everybody? This is the career re-simulation for Bill Russell. We're going to see how Bill Russell does in 2021 against the new NBA competition. That's one of the big, I guess, if you want to use it, big negatives people apply to Bill Russell's career is that he never, air quotations, played any real competition. Even though, there was Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robinson, Jerry West, etc. He never played against any real competition. He only played against the fucking logo, right? Excuse my language. This is going to be a career simulation, re-simulation, to see how Bill Russell fares. It's an 82-game season. I haven't changed any of that. I went ahead and put him on the Boston Celtics, since he is a Celtic. He's not going to be number 6, though, just because the number is retired. So he will, well, maybe. But the number is retired. So, as you can see, Bill Russell is on the modern-day Celtics. Will he carry them over that hump? I'm only putting him on the Celtics because this is where he started. This is where he was drafted to. After his 3 years is up, I'm not touching anything in this simulation. It's all going to be up to the computer. If the Celtics re-sign him, they re-sign him. If they don't, well, another team will probably take him. Another thing you may be saying is, well, Nocturnal, why is Bill Russell at the age of 22 a 94 overall? Well, let me explain myself. He's actually a 98. I tried to reduce some of his stats to make him a little bit more reasonable. But this would make him the highest rated rookie in 2K history, and I understand that. But the man also came in and averaged almost 20 rebounds a game. No way to tell how many blocks, because blocks were not even a thing back then. And he was shooting almost, I think if I remember right, like 45%, 50%, maybe even better from the field goal percentage. So he was pretty dominant right off the bat. Okay, that's an understatement. So we're going to put him at a 94, and we'll see how his career shakes out. Will he win 11 championships? It's going to be tough to say. That's a feat that very few teams are ever going to, or very few players are ever going to accomplish, especially with the salary cap and stuff that just wasn't a factor back in, the 1960s. But Bill Russell, best player on the Celtics, right off the bat. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba, Robert Williams, Fournier, Marcus Smart, Tristan Thompson, Jabari Parker. So yeah, the current Boston Celtics. And let's see how the first season goes for Mr. Bill Russell. We are going to sim through the season. We will play or watch a playoff series. If we go to like a Game 7 or something very interesting like that, we may watch and see how the game plays out. Of course, I won't control Bill Russell during this entire simulation. We'll just see how how it shakes out without any interference to keep it as true to form as possible. No sliders have been adjusted, nothing like that. And I'll probably fast forward through the simming since no one wants to sit here and watch a simulation screen. But yeah, let's get into the first season. Oh shit! For Bill Russell. Okay, so that was the end of the first season for Bill Russell in his rookie year. The MVP for this season was LeBron James, averaging 28 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, a steal, and shooting 55% from field goal. Rookie of the year was LaMelo Ball. I don't think Bill Russell counts. Since technically there was no way I can make him. I put him at 0 years experience, but I guess it still just didn't register him, or he just didn't have that good of a season. We'll have to check it out. Let's see. Sixth man was Spencer Dinwiddie, 17 points, 6 assists. And defensive player of the year in his rookie season is Bill Russell, averaging 11 points, 15.1 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.3 steals, and almost 3 blocks, shooting 55% from field and 57% from free throws. Jesus Christ. 11 points, 15 rebounds. That's not too far off of his first year average, actually. More assists, and he had more rebounds in real life. But 10 and 15, 23. Oh, damn. LaMelo balled. LaMelo Ball balled. Oh, my goodness. But all right, Bill Russell wins in his first year. And let's see, NBA first team. No Bill. No Bill. No Bill. Bill Russell wins all defensive first team in his first year in the NBA as a center for the Boston Celtics. I also think I'll put him on the... But he doesn't make the all-rookie first team, which is why I think it won't register him as a rookie for some reason. The Celtics actually, in the first season here, go to a 65-17 record. Damn. Topping the Brooklyn Nets, who are drastic, 17 games behind the Celtics. What a record. Bill Russell definitely had an impact this season. Lakers went 64-18. So it's going to be a close one. Can we get a Celtics-Lakers matchup in our first year? Leave a like and comment who you think, how many championships you think Bill Russell will get in this simulation. Let's see how we do. Let's simulate the first round of the playoffs. We'll sim game by game, I guess. I guess you can't really do that. You can't just simulate the game. Simulate the round? No, we'll simulate with Simcast. Alright. First game. Celtics are just dominating. 140-127. The Pacers get absolutely demolished. Bill Russell puts in 10 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks on 50% shooting. We'll go ahead and simulate the round since it's just the first round. And Boston sweeps Indiana. Next up are the Milwaukee Bucks. It's the same Bucks team this year, It's the same year, so Giannis, Drew, Middleton, who's underrated as hell. Let's see how they stack up against Milwaukee here. Okay, the first game goes to the Celtics, 110-89. I would think that this series is definitely in the Celtics' favor since, they have that fucking stifling presence called Bill Russell in the middle. This one's a little closer, 119-107. So far, they sweep the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Boston versus Brooklyn. I think this will be a little closer with Kyrie and KD and all the talent on Brooklyn. 124 to 128, handing Bill Russell and the Celtics their first loss of this playoff series, of the playoffs. Let's see, how about game two? Game two, more in the Celtics' favor, winning 134 to 129, but man, this Nets team is going to be a problem. Game three is in Brooklyn. The Nets end up winning 120 to 114. This is going to be a real tight series here between Brooklyn and Boston. Boston is away again, in Brooklyn sneaking out the win, 118 to 115 to tie the series at 2-2. Who will break the tie back in Boston? It's a close game again. Wow, Boston runs away with it, 132 to 117. Since this is the first playoff run, I'm going to go through a little more in detail like this, where I'll look at the stats. Bill Russell came up 10 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, a block, 3 turnovers. Not saying he is dominating. He's still averaging a double-double through the playoffs in his first playoff action of his career. This is game 6. Boston here can win and knock out Brooklyn. On the other side, Los Angeles is having a battle. The battle everyone wanted to see in real life, we can only see in 2K, which is the Clippers versus the Lakers. So, game 6, back in Brooklyn. It's another close bout. But Boston ends up beating the Brooklyn Nets. They end up beating the Brooklyn Nets. Tatum and Brown really carrying the team, with Russell dropping in 16, 14, 5, and 3 blocks. That's huge. Now, this is what we really wanted to see. The Lakers versus the Celtics. The greatest rivalry in sports history. That's right, in sports history, not just the NBA. The Lakers versus Celtics. Bill Russell saw this, a few times, to say the least. But the Lakers versus Celtics, here we go. Who's going to take home all the marbles? Game 1 of this series. If it's close in game 7, I'll slow it down. But right now, Boston getting blown out by the Lakers. Not saying I'm having any bias, but that's good to see. Kemba, Bill Russell only dropped in 6 and 15 with 5 assists and 4 blocks. Let's go to game 2. This one's taking a different approach here, 122 to 108. Kemba carrying the Celtics in this playoff series. Bill Russell only dropped in 6, 7, 5, and 3 blocks. Let's go to game 3. It's another close game here, 102 to 100. What just happened there? The Celtics win that one. 112 to 106. All right, let's go to game 4. I think game 4. It's 117 to 123, and that's the score for that game. Going into a closeout game here, can the Celtics capture their first championship with Bill Russell as a rookie? We'll slow it down here. It's a close game, like a super close game. Let's check this out. Russell at the line, our man, with 8 points and 3 blocks, shooting his first free throw of the game that we've seen. The form is beautiful. .42 seconds left. These are clutch free throws for Bill Russell. He has to hit these. And If he just stopped jumping at the free throw line, I think he'd do a lot better. Oh, what is Bill doing? Bill with the board. Tatum with a contested shot. Fouls KCP. And Tatum is fouled out. It's not looking good for the Boston Celtics here. I think that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakers take it to 2 games there. Another closeout opportunity, this time in Los Angeles. Los Angeles has the balloons ready. Hopefully they can, well, not hopefully, but we'll see what happens here. They're taking a commanding lead. They stomped the Celtics. The Celtics kind of falling apart here. Are they going to lose the lead here? Where is Bill Russell? 16 rebounds, 6 points. It's not going to be good enough. Here we go. Game 6? Game 7. Los Angeles versus Boston. Here we go, guys. So far, close game. 98-96 in the third. 122-117 with 1:33 left. 122-122. We're going to jump in here. If you like this content, leave a like, subscribe. This is a new series that I'm thinking about continuing. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, and let me know which one should be next. What if would you like to see next? Anthony Davis with a clutch free throw there. Bill Russell subbed in. No, subbed out. Wait, that's not right. Bill Russell is still in there. That was a miss substitution. Hold on 1 second. I'm still in the game. There we go. Anthony Davis needs this one. Makes it. Kemba with the ball. Bill down low. There we go, Bill. Bill with a slam to tie up the game. LeBron dribbles off his shoe. Classic 2K. What was that? The mayhem of 2 CPUs going at it is just great. Davis carrying the Lakers on his back. That Blimpsy's dangerous. We'll go ahead and skip past this. LeBron James, yet again, the New Balance player of the game. Dropping 35 on their head. 14 of 18. Bill Russell inbounding to Kemba. Kemba with a pull-up 3. Oh, man. Well, that's a good foul. That's tough. Can LeBron clutch it? Yep. 127, 124. Oh, he misses it. Keeping it a 1-possession game. Kemba Walker bringing it up the court. Bill Russell setting the screen. That's a shitty screen, Bill. Bill gets the board. Passes it to KCP. What in the world was that? And that is game for the Boston Celtics. Bill Russell with an ill-advised pass. What was he thinking? So there you have it. The first season goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Bill Russell makes the championship in his rookie year. He's so far boarding a lot, playing a lot of defense, something that I think you can do in any era. Not having much impact on the offensive side of things, but it is his rookie year. We'll see how he progresses. And yeah, let's get into the second year. LeBron James wins the Finals MVP, averaging 30 or 29 and 8 with 12 assists. Not bad from LeBron, as he adds another Larry to his collection. Okay, season 2 of Bill Russell's career. Resim here, and let's look at the roster. Bill Russell has bumped up to a 97 from a 94, so up 3 points, but he's down 1. Roster construction looks about the same. Bill Russell, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, nearly the same as it was last year. So not much changed for the Celtics. I have everything on auto, so they'll trade, do everything like that themselves. So they don't have to worry about me, inputting anything here. Bill Russell still has 2 years left on his contract. He's 23 years old, 97 overall. Let's see how season 2 goes for Mr. Russell. Oh, by the way, I also forgot to check, because I know... Well, it still has all his stats from fucking the previous years, which is a shame, really. But he did win Defensive Player of the Year, which wasn't an award. It wasn't an award back when he played, because he would have won several of them. First team All Defense, he never won, which he picked up here. He was an All-Star last year. Was not an NBA champion. It also says 8 times, so that's incorrect. But let's get this going. Okay, so that's season 2 in the books. Luka Doncic wins MVP, averaging 27, 8, 10, 1 steal a game on 54% shooting. Rookie of the Year was Chet Holmgren. I don't know who Chet is, but shout out to Chet. Mohamed Bamba, 6th Man of the Year. Mo Bamba, 11, 10, 2 blocks. Bill Russell with another Defensive Player of the Year award. This year bumping up his points average to 13, rebounds 16.4, 4.1 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2.8 blocks. So getting closer to that 3 blocks per game. First NBA team, no Bill. Second, no Bill. Third, no Bill. But all defensive, Bill will get that nod. Okay, so this year, looking at the standings, Boston 57-25, a little worse off than last year. The Lakers really fell off, down to 46 and 36. Let's see how this year goes here. Simulate the round. They sweep Philly. And then they lose to the Bulls in the second round. Who do the Bulls even have? The Bulls have Zach LaVine, Torrey Craig, Nikola Vucevic, Jordan Bell, and Patrick Williams. Wow, with Kyle Lowry. Not too impressive there, I would say. Versus, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Russell, Walker. That's it for the Celtics, an early exit this year. The Pelicans coming out from nowhere, led by Zion, who is the Finals MVP, averaging 34, 12, and 4 on 71% shooting from the field. My goodness, Zion, who is a 96 overall. Damn, what a performance from Zion Williamson. All right, so going into the next season, roster construction. Bill has only 1 more year left on his deal. Tatum, Brown, Kemba, Robert Williams, Evan Fournier, Marcus Smart, Devin Hall. A lot of the same going on here He's a 97 overall, 24 years old. Same as Tatum. What a deadly duo there, I would think. But yeah, let's get into this upcoming year. And here we go. Off to the simulation. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. The season has ended, and once again, this isn't a repeat, but it is a repeat MVP for Luka Doncic, who is taking over the league. 29 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds. Rookie of the Year, once again, Chet Holmgren has won Rookie of the Year. 2K, what is going on with your game, and who the hell is Chet Holmgren? Man is averaging 22, 8, and 3.6, and I'm pretty sure is not a rookie. For sixth man, Precious Achiuwa won Sixth Man of the Year on the Heat. And once again, the mighty Bill Russell has won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times in a row. This time bumping up his scoring average to 14.6 points, 18.6 rebounds, 4.6 assists, and 3.6 blocks. The man is blocking everything. Let's see. First team All-NBA, no Bill. No Bill on second team. Oh, wait. All-NBA second team. Yeah, Bill Russell made All-NBA second team. Look at that. Along with Chet Holmgren, who I guess is a rookie. I could have sworn he won Rookie of the Year last year. I don't know what's going on there. Because there's 2 different Chets. His twin, Chet, the twin Holmgren, has somehow split himself in the 2K universe because together he was just too powerful of an entity, and plays for the Pistons and the Toronto Raptors. But Bill Russell has made second team All-NBA. All-NBA first team, of course, Bill, who's won the Defensive Player of the Year award 3 times in a row now. But let's see if the Celtics can finally, after putting a 61-21 season together, which is their second best record so far, can get past the playoff roadblock. Right now they're going up against Cleveland, who still has Darius Garland, Coro, and Jarrett Allen, so that should work, right? They're the number 1 seed against the number 8. Here we go. First round against Cleveland. They don't sweep them, but they do beat them. And now they go up against Miami with Spencer Dinwiddie, Tyler Herro, Kyle Anderson. Kevin Durant is on the Miami Heat. And Bam Adebayo, along with the 6th man. And this might be a tough one for the Boston Celtics, I'm not going to lie. Let's see if they can top the Miami Heat here. They beat the Heat 4-1. Boston is in the conference finals against Philly. Philly is rocking a team consisting of Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, David Nwaba, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. Similar to what they currently have. They don't have Nwaba or Maxey, I don't think. But I'm not too, brought up to knowledge of my Sixers so far. But here we go. Boston versus Philly. Ooh, a close series, but Boston edges out Philadelphia 4-3. Once again, we have a rematch. Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics. Who takes the cake? Who takes the crown? Who takes all the marbles? Let's find out. Boston versus the Lakers. Game 1 in Boston. The Celtics blow out the Lakers. And as you can see, Bill Russell is starting to emerge. 19 points, 19 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 blocks. Having a little bit more of an impact this go-around. Kemba taking a back seat here. Game 2. Let's see how this goes. It's in Boston yet again. Closer game here. Lakers win 120-112. Game 3 in LA. The Celtics seem to be dominating that one as well. Bill Russell, 2017, 7 assists, 4 blocks. He's definitely having a bigger impact while playing 40 minutes a game. That's insane. Game 4 in LA once again. Boston loses 112 to 102. The series is tied and heading back to Beantown. This one not looking good for the Celtics. 119 to 98. Will the Lakers once again stop Bill from achieving his ultimate goal here? Celtics rally in LA 136-125. Game 7 yet again. LA versus Boston. This is what it's all about. Let's see what happens here. We're in the third. 135-123. And just like that, Bill Russell has won his first NBA championship. In the closeout game, he had 18 points, 21 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. Going to work, the Boston Celtics have won an NBA championship. And, of course, the Finals MVP goes to Bill Russell, capturing his first Finals MVP. He played 41 minutes a game, averaged 17 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, and almost 4 blocks a game. On his contract year, too. What will Boston do? All right, so this is the next year. Bill Russell is no longer on the Boston Celtics. He's no longer on the Boston Celtics. Bill Russell has moved on to... Might be easier just to... I feel like I'm right there. Hold on. Let's just go to the roster here because he's the highest rated player, most likely. Bill Russell has left the Celtics in favor of playing for the Sacramento Kings with De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Bull. That team is lengthy. Dennis Schroeder. Okay, so Bill Russell, De'Aaron Fox, and Bull are now all teammates. Bill Russell slides in as the best player for that team. Let's just look at the standings for last year, so that way we can see the impact for ourselves. Sacramento Kings were 44-38 last year. Let's keep that in mind as we go through another season. Okay, so that season wraps up another season in the books there. Luka wins another MVP, averaging 31 points this time, 8 rebounds and 10 assists. If you're the Mavericks in real life and watching this video, Mark Cuban, you better hold on to Luka for dear life because this man is taking over the league. We have a different Rookie of the Year. Once again, the Charlotte Hornets with LaMelo Ball now have another Rookie of the Year. Barney Johnson, the great Barney Johnson. We will watch his career with great interest. Sixth man, Jalen Smith. I like the glasses. Respect. Once again, Defensive Player of the Year goes to Bill Russell, but, however, he does take a step back, a noticeable step back. 12.6 points, 13.5 boards, down from the 16 and down from 13 points, or the 14 points he had, and definitely down in blocks. He had 3.6 blocks last season. So definitely a step back, but he's still good enough to capture another Defensive Player of the Year, which is his fourth Defensive Player of the Year award. Not All-NBA first team, not All-NBA second team. That's all defense. Let's get back to All-NBA. Not All-NBA. Chet's there again. Not All-NBA. Bill Russell All-NBA first defensive team. That's good. And the Kings did make the playoffs. Let's just look at the standings. The Kings jump all the way up to third place, 45-37. When last year, wow, they improved by 1 game. So not that good of a year from Bill Russell. Didn't make that much of an impact, I'm guessing. Meanwhile, Boston is still 56 and 26. They're third as well. Not a number 1 seed, but still doing very well. Let's see how the Sacramento Kings do here. Well, shit. I didn't think that through. Alright, Sacramento is in the next round, beating the Lakers 4-2, knocking out their old adversary without LeBron James. Boston was eliminated in the first round against Miami. Let's see how Sacramento does against Zion and the Pelicans. They beat New Orleans. Oh no, New Orleans beat Sacramento. My bad. Bill Russell 18 and 11. But Zion is just too much. Will he win his second championship? The New York Knicks, with Jimmy Butler, have won the NBA championship. Anything can happen in these simulations. It's wild. All right, on to the next season. We're no longer the Celtics. I wish I could switch that. I'll think about that next time. Bill Russell still has 2 years left on his contract. He's a 97. De'Aaron Fox, they picked up Malcolm Brogdon. Not a bad pickup. Nasir Little. Frank Jackson. Bill's still clearly the best player on this team. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. He was an NBA so far he's been NBA champion once. NBA All-Star. He's been an All-Star since his rookie year, picking it up 4 times. Hasn't been first NBA All-Team. Was second team 1 time. Has been Defensive Player of the Year 4 years in a row. First team All-Defense 4 years in a row. Let's see how it goes this season. All right, so this year, once again, Luka wins the MVP, 35 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. Skip would tell him, well, you're averaging less rebounds than last year. You're trash. But no, Luka is taking over the league. Rookie was somebody. Once again, sixth man was Achuiwa. Defensive Player of the Year for the first time, dethroning Bill Russell. Anthony Davis with 23 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.4 steals, and 2.3 blocks. All first team. Wait 1 second. Do my eyes deceive me? Bill Russell did not make the all-defensive team. What happened to Bill? What happened to Bill this year? Did he even make the All-Star team? He did not. He didn't make the All-Star team either. This year he averaged, in Sacramento, 12 points a game. So it went down in points. Went down in rebounds, 13.4. I mean, he's not topping that year in Boston yet. Let's send this playoffs. After this, they didn't even make the playoffs. Yep. After this year, we're going to just go into a simulation mode, and we're going to go to the end of Bill Russell's career, so that way we can see exactly his totals and see his impact and see and compare it versus the real life statistics of Bill Russell, just to see if this can even be replicated in the game. And we'll see how it does. So yeah, let's enjoy these playoffs here without Bill for the first time. Celtics were eliminated. They're still in the playoffs. Mavericks win. Luka finally gets an NBA championship and is the finals MVP. Okay, it's the last season since I think this is the last year on Bill's contract with Sacramento. Yeah, so let's see how he does. Bill is playing with De'Aaron, Brogdon, yet again. Let's send to the end here. All right, like an old tale that just keeps recurring, Luka has won the MVP for the 5th time. Jesus. Blake McLeod, rookie, 6-man Jalen. Bill Russell reclaims his Defensive Player of the Year award. 11 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, and 3 blocks. NBA first team, Chet. No. Oh, Bill makes All NBA second team. Okay. He's also regressing to a 96 from a 97. Now let's see. They are the 8th seed. Let's see if Bill can get to the finals against all odds here. And he's eliminated in the first round. Damn. Damn, that's tough to a Clippers team that's unrecognizable. Bill Russell 11-11, 5-4-4, filling up the stats. Okay, so Celtics were eliminated as well. After this season, we're just gonna sim to the end of Bill's career, and we'll see the stats and compare them. So yeah, see you in a sec. Quick pause in the simulation. Literally the next season, Bill moves to Portland, wins himself an MVP trophy with 14.7 points, 17 rebounds, almost 4 assists, and almost 2 steals and 3 blocks. So he wins the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. This might be the year for Bill Russell. We'll find out. He also is All-NBA first team after moving to Portland and is elated. Along with that, he's also all defensive first team. So MVP, all defensive player of the year, all team defense, first team all defense, and first team just NBA. So what a year for Bill. I know I was going to sim through, and we're going to get back to the sim now. So see you. All right, everyone. It's over. Bill Russell has retired at the age of 38 years old, 16 years pro, and ends up retiring with the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, just looking at some of the awards and stuff like that at the end of his career, I forgot to make a new player and copy over statistics and looks, so we kind of got a jumbled mess, but next time, if you guys like the video and want to see another one, I'll do it as a blank slate, so it's easier to keep track of what the players accomplished. He's a 2-time MVP, 2027, 2028, back to back. Not quite 5, so doesn't match up with his real life accomplishments there. He is only a 1-time NBA champion. He won the title in 2023. And that was it. He got close a couple of times. Lakers kind of snuffed that out real quick. And he ends up winning 1 time. Now, a lot of that, I would say, is just due with today's NBA. And it would be similar to this simulation here. Just because with salary cap constraints and just that whole aspect of you have this much money to spend on your players, go out and do it, and keep a championship team together, it's just not happening anymore. So that I can believe. Now, as an all-star, he was from 2026 to 2033 and then 2021 to 2024. So that's very impressive there. First NBA 2027, 28, so 4-time first team All-NBA, 3-time first team or second team All NBA. He was also third team All NBA 2033. Defensive Player of the Year 10 times. 10-time Defensive Player of the Year, including a streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then. Well, 4. 4 was his highest streak there, but he won it for a total of 10 times. That is insane. He was also first team All Defense 10 times, as well as all second team All Defense 1 time. So that's pretty impressive there. Defensively, this guy still carried on. Bill is still a great defender even in this simulation here because of his length, because of his athleticism that he did have that carries over any era, I believe, as well as defensive IQ. Let's see. Just looking at stats, that's going to be the thing that's hard to judge here. Just because it'll be hard to total all of that because it takes into account all of these. But his highest total for rebounding was 18. 18 rebounds a game. You can see just right there, that doesn't compare to what he was putting up back in the day. As for blocks, they weren't tracked, but he went on to average pretty much over 2 blocks a game, even into his older years. So he was still blocking shots. Offensively, he peaked at 16 points a game, which is around, he got to 18 back in the day, but it was never a 20 points per game scorer. Looking at the league history here, I don't know if it'll carry over like that. But yeah, he's not even if it was combined, he wasn't that guy for scoring. He's not even up on this list here. LaMelo Ball's there. There's Bill Russell. Bill Russell finished below LaMelo Ball. 23,980, 958. Let's just see if that actually is combined there. Let's see if it's combined. Total points per game. Yeah, 23. Even combining him playing these New Years, he still is not one of the top 10 scorers in the NBA. But rebound-wise, you bet your ass we're going back there and he's number 1. I'd be interested to see how he finishes in blocks at 3,065. I believe that would be a record. Let's take a look real quick. He's definitely number 1 in rebounds. I know that. Yeah, well over number 1. Well, there we go. See, it still has his old record there of 21,000. Just the new guy is 33, which is definitely a record. I'm not going to do the math, but next time I'll have a blank slate. Assists, I don't think he's even, yeah. But blocks, he doesn't top Hakeem Olajuwon with 3830. Bill Russell finished with 3,065, right below Kareem. Steals, nowhere. Yeah, well, that's combined. Blocks per game. So yeah, there we have it. That's the career of Bill Russell if he were to play in today's NBA. I think that the pace and space era, he would find his role. He'd be more of a, I don't want to say role player, but like an elite role player. Yeah, I mean a defensive stopper. You don't see it very often nowadays where someone just specializes in defense. But that's kind of what his role would be. Pick and roll. I could see him pick and rolls to the basket. I think he'd be very effective in, and just 2K may not know how to initiate the pick and roll with Bill Russell. I'm not sure, but I think he'd be able to carve out his own lane and also still be dominant in rebounding locking down people in the post as well as guarding at the perimeter because of his athleticism. He can do that. Yeah, I still think he'd be a Hall of Famer for sure, as well as an all-star, a perennial all-star. And I think this simulation backs it up. What a beast he would still be in today's NBA. As big of a beast? No. As successful of a winner? Probably not, just because of parity reasons. But yeah, Bill Russell's still a beast of a man, even in today's NBA. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, let me know what you thought of it in the comments, as well as what do you want to see next? What if would be next if you guys could choose, which you can by leaving a comment in the comment section. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next Nocturnal review and or video. Peace.